All right, so I've got a 2018 Ping Hoofer bag, and I've had a number of questions from different friends on how these bags work. And so I'm going to show you how you can replace your legs. So if you have a Ping Hoofer, whether it's a Hoofer Light, this is a Hoofer 14, a normal Hoofer, doesn't really matter, it's any Ping carry bag. How you replace the legs is the exact same on all of them. But I'm just going to show you how to replace broken legs in case one of your legs is broken off, or something like that, which I think happens every once in a while. So first things first, in order to take the broken legs off of the bag, you need to remove these pins here, these clevis pins, right there and right there. And pretty straightforward how you do that. All you need to do is just pull them out. And if you can't pull them out, then you're going to want to take something like a, put this right here real quick, set this up. Oh, let's do that. Put that around there. Oh, no, yeah, this way is how that works. Then you can take like a screwdriver or something of the sort and put it up against one of these pins here, and then just kind of press it out that way. And so you can see that there's an edge right here where you can't really move your hand up and down because you hit that. All you need to do is just put that screwdriver right there and press it. You can do it this way, it doesn't really matter, just as long as you get it so it's flush. And then at that point, all you need to do is just take it with your fingers and just pull straight out. And when you do that, the pin should just pop straight out for you. There you go, just like that. And you just do that on both sides. And it looks like I just lost my top there, so I'll just set that back in. Just like that. There you go. So there's your pin. And then do the same thing on this other side here. Just kind of take that, push it in there so it's flush. And then take your fingers or the screwdriver, it doesn't really matter how you do it, and then just kind of slide it out and then just pull it straight out so you have your second pin. So now you can see that both clevis pins are gone. All you need to do here is now pop these legs out like so. And so now, once you have the top pieces out of the bag, we can take the bottom piece down here out. So the whole mechanism can now be released, because right now it's still locked into the base. And so in order to get it out of the base, what we're going to want to do is take our screwdriver, and I'll try to hold this a little bit easier. Take our screwdriver and put it right into this little hole right there. And then when we do that and just press in, you should be able to hear a little audible click, because you've just pushed the tongue into the bag, and then it just slides right out, just like that. Okay, and then when you look at this little clip, you can kind of see that there's a little tongue here that kind of pops out that way, and that's what hooks into the bottom of the bag. And the hook of the bottom at the bottom of the bag is about right here. So it's not down where you actually press in. That's where the tongue goes, but you slide it in at the top. So right above this little piece, right above this little hole right here, in that area. And so now you can just take the legs out and then put the new legs in. When you put the new legs in, you're going to want to make sure that the legs go inside this little loop that Ping gives you. It just kind of stabilizes the legs. And then making sure that the tongue is towards you, not towards the bag. So flip that around there. There we go. And so now that the tongue is towards me, I'm just going to slide it back into the base of the bag. Okay, just like that. Now, there's no way for me to really lock the legs in this way. And so what you do is you take your apparel pocket and you unzip it. So you go all the way down through the apparel pocket. And then if you look inside the apparel pocket, you have a second little pocket here that you unzip. This goes into the internals of the bag. And with your right or left hand, whatever is easiest, just take it and put your hand inside the bag, inside those two pockets. And once it's in there, you can then grab the base of the legs with your hand, like what I've got here. So, and then I'm going to straighten this up, okay, like that. With your finger right above this little piece right there, right above that little hole. And I'm kind of showing you where my fingers are at right there, if you can kind of see that. You can feel right here where that black little strip is. That's where the base of the legs or the tongue of the legs go down into. And you can feel it actually snap into place. But let me, I'm gonna need both hands for this. So I'm gonna set this down again. And with my left hand, I'm just gonna slide that tongue or that piece into that little spot there, if I can get it situated. There we go. And it might take a second. There, I think I got it now. Boom, okay, and so snap that. And then just kind of press with your left hand and your right hand. I'm gonna pull my left hand back out here and grab the top of the legs. And with my right hand, just kind of press this way and just kind of press it down. And then at that point, you can see that now it's locked in. So the legs are not coming out and it's moving my entire base of my bag. So you can kind of see, there you go, the legs are now locked in, so I'm good there. Next step, now I just got to go back. Now the base of the bag is in, just kind of come up, put these pieces back into the tops. So let me put this back down. There. So straighten those out. Hopefully you can see this on the camera. Just put the first leg in there and put the second leg in here. So looks just like that, just back to where we were at before. And then we're just going to take our pins right here that I put down there. There's the pins. I'm just going to take the first one and put it right there, making sure the black piece is on the outside. So it's going to look like this once it goes through. So let's see, it's kind of a glare. There we go. So there's the hole. Just set that like that. And then I'm just going to take my thumb and just snap it into place here. Boom. And because I've done it a few times, it's pretty easy for me to do that. And then another trick is that, say one of these, you do this a number of times like I have, and one of these pins falls out. All you need to do is get yourself a tee, just a normal golf tee, and then slide that in. So I'm going to take a tee, even though I've got my second pin right there. I'm going to take this tee, and I'm going to slide it in from the outside in, just like this. Push that through. There we go. Okay, and as you can see, a tee is the same diameter. This one is a little thicker. Usually, if it's like a wood tee, it just slides right in. But this is, you can kind of see it's plastic. It's a lot thicker than a normal tee would be. But yeah, you can just slide that in, and you can either cut this piece off right here, or as I said, if you use a wood tee, they just slide right in. They hold just as good as those pins do. So I'm gonna pop that back out, and then take my pin that I have, slide it from the outside, push it all the way in. You can kind of see it snaps in there. So I'm good to go. And so now my legs are back to 100. Boom. Good to go. Slide that down, put that there. And yeah, we're solid. Yeah, so best of luck if you break your legs. Pretty easy process. As I said, I've done it a few times, and so I might have gone a little bit quicker than what you may have, but yeah, pretty straightforward. Best of luck replacing your legs if that ever happens.